Yep. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's wrong?
You gonna do the background with
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, what's going on, peoples? We're here, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yep. So what's going on, man? We're gonna get into this conversation really quick. Shout out to everybody that's out there, man. You know what I mean? Got 5 people in the building so far. Just want to talk about this real quick, man. What's going on, low key? So let's jump right in it, man. You know, I know a lot of people. Yeah, I know that by now. So what I want to talk about today is 2-week notices, man. Is it necessary for us to give 2-week notices when leaving a job? And the reason I'm asking that because somebody I know that worked for Sysco turned his 2-week notice last night or yesterday, and immediately Sysco they asked him to leave. They said they don't want that. You can go. They told him he can go. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if companies are not gonna respect our 2-week notices, then what is the point for us to do it the right way? Sometimes we know a lot of drivers that want to leave a job, and everybody tell them, hey, make sure you put in your 2 weeks. Make sure you put in your 2 weeks. But since day one, I've been talking about unqualified, untrained, lame, unprofessional managers that's messing up these big time companies like Sysco, US Food, GFS, all the big companies, you name it. Like, it's not the companies. Cisco is the biggest food service company out there. It's not the company. They've been doing it right for a long time. It's not the company. It's these unqualified, overeducated. I had to make sure I say overeducated because sometimes people, they come in and talk about, yeah, I went to this and that and this and that. A lot of these people don't got the street mentality. They don't have the mentality. They don't have the capability of dealing with a human being. They don't think before they do things. And these are the type of things that's messing up your company. Whoever out there listening, whatever company you're running, people skills, man. A lot of people, a lot of management, a lot of people that's in the leadership team, they don't have the people skills no more. They're allowing machines and computer to run things. They're allowing analytics to let people go. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they run analytics at their own house. You know what I mean? Some of these managers, they could be at home. The wife probably want to get cozy. They probably look at the computer. Oh, the analytics said not tonight. They're not too bright. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get more managers. We got to promote more from within. We gotta promote more drivers to become supervisors. We got to promote more drivers in leadership because we know what it takes. You get what I'm saying? And what goes around comes around. Now, point I'm trying to get at, if I'm a manager and somebody turned their 2-week notice to me that tells me that they're trying to do it the right way. So I can get mad if I want to. They're doing the right thing. So I'm going to honor that particular driver 2-week notice. You get what I'm saying? Will I be mad? It's human nature to be losing. You don't want to lose a good driver, right? Of course I'll be upset, but I'm not going to be unprofessional and show it. You know what I'm saying? and that goes to drivers too. You always hear them say, "Don't burn your bridges," right? Of course, I still think you guys need to turn your 2 week notice whenever you're leaving a job. And let me know what you guys think, man. You put in a comment below. Feel free to be going back and forth. Time and time again. I remember when I was at US Food, and you have drivers that put in their 2 week notice. Sometimes the company, whoever is the leader at the time, particular time, they'll get upset and they'll walk that driver through the door. You know what I'm saying? Upset because the driver is doing the right thing. But whenever a driver just quit on the spot, whenever a driver leave the tractor trailer behind Joe Blow's restaurant, you hear a whole bunch of talk. Oh, he didn't even do the right thing. He ain't put in the notice or this and that. But when is it supposed to start at the top? Let me know, man. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because drivers they're not gonna, sooner or later, nobody gonna put in no 2 week notice no more, because nobody respects it. You know what I mean? So, and look, low key Willie said it happened at his DC. So obviously it's going on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the type. You said, why did he put in his 2 week notice? You're a step. He put in his 2 week notice because he's actually doing the right thing. He's moving on to a different company. Whenever you put in your 2 week notice, that is one thing that a management can't come at you and like drill you while you leaving or this and that. You just gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? He could put his 2 week notice and go sit on the couch. It doesn't matter why he put in his 2 week notice. But to answer your question, he put in his 2 week notice because he decided that he's gonna try a different company for a better opportunity. Let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with you, man. He put in his 2 week notice. I ain't, never mind. That ain't my business. It's not my business to share where he's going. But that's not even the point. The point is that the particular driver did the right thing, and I feel bad. I feel bad that us drivers, we keep going through this time and time again. Nobody speaks about it. Nobody never speaks about it. Like, they talk bad about you whenever you just quit. But we try to do the right thing. We try to do the right thing, and say as long as he pay out his remaining time. Yeah, as long as they do that, then I guess everything will be all right. You know what I mean? You say go in. Nah, it ain't my business to say where he's gonna work at, man. But he's in good hands. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? And just know this, man. Drivers are always looking for better. Drivers is always. It's not like back in the days where drivers staying with one company for 20, 30, 40 years or whatever. Drivers is always looking. You know what I'm saying? And these smaller companies in food service, drivers are making really good money with some of these companies. Don't underestimate the GFSs, the Cheney brothers, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the big company. It's not just US Food and Sysco no more. Other companies are paying. Get what I'm saying? Billy Dollars saying, could I put up with a 16-hour shift? I really don't like to. I don't like long shifts like that. And whenever you work a 16-hour day, it just wears you out, man. You know? It makes you feel like you don't even want to work the next day. That's the way I be feeling whenever I put in a long shift like that. You feel me? Oh man, y'all hold up. I got somebody at my door. I got cuss out. Hold on. Yeah. My bad, yo. Somebody at my front door trying to sell solar power. You know how it is. I understand their hustle, man. It's all good, man. Everybody got to make money. Hey, bro, I did a phone interview with Sysco a week ago. Haven't heard back from them. I still do a road test. What do you think? Will they hire me? Man, if I was you, I'd give them a call. I appreciate that, Toga. Yeah, I don't like 16-hour shift, man. Nah. Samuel, I say Cisco getting money. That's what's up. Cisco Los Angeles in the building. What's going on, man? Yeah. Oh man, yeah, they over there trying to sell solar power, man. But I don't mean to get off subject for a second, but I am gonna eventually get some solar panels set up, but not this minute, not right now. But it is something to look into. But I'm not just gonna get any solar panel from anybody just come knocking at the door and stuff like that. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I gotta seek it out on my own and stuff like that. But let's get back to the subject, guys. Before we get off subject for a minute. So what you guys think, man? Is 2-week notice a thing of the past? Is 2-week notices overrated? Should we go to 1 week? Should we not use a 2-week notice at all? Should drivers just bring back the truck? Like, how do they want drivers to leave a job? Would they rather us like go to our first stop and do the stop and just leave the truck there? Would they want us to just be scheduled to come to work and just not show up? Or how would they want it? How do these companies want us to leave these jobs now these days? You know what I mean? Because here we have a driver that's did the right thing and he would walk out the door and stuff. When I hear stories like this, and it's not even that I heard stories like this. This is actually a friend of mine's. This is the only reason I'm doing this live, because this is actually a friend of mine's. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is some random story. This is actually somebody I know. You know what I'm saying? Dre Wilder say 2 week notice is overrated, especially in truck. I can agree with that. Armed Rebellion say 2 week notice is a thing of the past. Companies get emotional nowadays. You're right about that. Companies do get emotional, man, and that goes back to the point that I made earlier that to me that all got to do with management, man. Some of these guys, their mental is not right, and yet still they're the one that's leading the ship. You know what I mean? They're the one that's keeping the boat afloat. They're the one that's herding the herd. They're the one that's flying the plane. So if you got a weak person mentally that's leading the crew, how you think the crew gonna be? You know what I'm saying? How you think the crew gonna be? That's just like Tampa Bay trading Tom Brady for Dak Prescott. How you think we gonna be? We probably will be lucky if we win 2 games. You know what I mean? That'd be the worst mistake we could ever do. We gotta have a strong leader, which is Tom Brady, to lead our team back to victory lane. So I think it goes back to these companies, man, that they just gotta get it right on who they decide to be in leadership. You know what I'm saying? The man put in his 2 week notice for a reason, so it ain't like it's gonna hurt him. You feel me? Hey, you ain't lying. You is not lying. That's a good point right there, man. That's a good point. Let's touch on that for a second, man. Have you ever heard a company come to you and be like, you know what? We gonna fire you in 2 weeks. This is your time to look for a job. You know what I mean? We got Joe Do in the building. What's going on, man? Oh, that's good money right there. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Every chance I get, and every little chance I get to pick on the Cowboys, I'm gonna pick on the Cowboys. That's just what I do, man. They do it to themselves, man. I need that 2,000 to 2,500 a week though. It's out here now, man. One thing I tell you about food service, honestly, is that believe that the majority of everybody's making money nowadays. It's not like back in the days where you can pinpoint a company and you can be like, you know what, if you go there, you ain't gonna be making no money. In my circle, most of the guys I talk to work for Sysco, work for PFG, McLean. I don't know no GFS driver down here that I talk to on the often. Everybody making money. We make money differently, meaning that some guys they got to work longer hours. Some guys they got to push more cases. But the common denominator is that everybody making money. Everybody is making money. So it don't even I can't even put a company out there no more and say, you know what, stay away from that company because they don't pay. The only thing I can say is that that particular company, you got to push too much cases to make money. And we got OTR driver in the building, man. It's like, man, y'all the boys don't make no money. You just started at Reinhardt, PFG in Iowa. Can't get around in a couple of weeks. They give notice. I went to Sysco. Hey, you know what? Think about that. If you work for a company and it takes you a long time to get a route, that's actually, when you really think about that, that's actually a sign that that particular company is the particular area that you're working at is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for you because it's gonna take a long time for you to get a route. But when you really stop and start to think about it, guys are not leaving as often as the average food service company. So that's actually not a bad sign, man. So if I was you, I know it's rough when you just jumping around from route to route, but if I was you, I'd just hang in there. You know what I mean? DA say, man, I work for PFG running a team, and I work 182 hours every 2 weeks. It's a lot of hours, man. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. We got Cody in the building. My Sysco is hurting so bad that they are offering $3 more an hour if you don't call it. Hey, I need to take a picture of that, man. I need to bring this up. I need to bring this up in our transportation meeting, man. We need some money too, goddammit. So if you don't call in, that's an extra $3 an hour. Good Lord. I was making $3,500 a week at PFG at Rock Hill. I believe it, man. Everybody making money now, man. It's like it's not like you'll never hear me do a video and say, you know what, that company don't make no money, or that company. Everybody's making money now. So that's why I try to push on my channel to, if you want to get in food service, go to the company that's closest to your house, yo, and make it work for you. You know what I mean? I'm working 2 16-hour days out the week and 12 hours a day, 7 days on, 2 days off. 7 days on, 2 days off. 7 days off, 3 days. Damn, how they got you working? Hey, you right about that, man. Food service does sucks. You know what I mean? But it's good money, man. When you really think about the work, just the work, it does kind of suck, man. And if anybody come and tell you differently that food service work, I'm talking about just the work. If anybody tells you that it don't suck, like, something wrong with that, man. You know what I mean? But it's not a suck that I cannot deal with. You feel me? As long as you can deal with it, man, it's fine. You know what I mean? But just to, like, you guys ever stop to think for a second, open the back of the trailer, and you just look at all that stuff, and you like, and you think to yourself, like, damn, I gotta unload all of that. You know what I mean? Yo, we need more money, yo. We work hard, man. Sometimes we don't think that we work hard because we've been doing it for so long, and our bodies is accustomed to it. But I think we're heading into that. We need $40 an hour status for the amount of work that we're due. You know what I mean? Some guys work 5-6 days a week, pushing 15,000 to 25,000 pounds a day. You know what I mean? 800 to 1,200 cases a day. That's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And some company, the only time some of these companies acknowledge you or want to talk to you is when something goes wrong. Um, they don't they don't really talk to you every day when things are going right. And to me, that's those supervisors that's not really too bright. You know what I mean? Gotta keep your team happy, man. You know, 7 on, twice off. Damn, y'all lost 23 drivers in 1 month. And you know what, man? Talking about Saturdays. That's something that Saturday, man. That's something that should probably go away, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I think one of the things that companies underestimate is the recovery that it takes us to get our bodies right. You know what I mean? I think 5 days is enough, man, for food service drivers. Do I know anybody at Sysco or Ocoee, Florida, that can get me the job? Yeah, I know somebody, but I know somebody. How long you been driving? I can get you the job, man. Just drop me an email with your number, and we can get you set up over there. I got some connections over there. You know what I mean? Oh, 3 months. I don't know, man. Let me make a phone call real quick. 3 months. Let me call my connect real quick. Hey, quick question. You guys hired 3 months experience? Oh yeah? Okay. I'm gonna get the driver. I'm gonna get the driver number and have him reach out to you. All right, bro. Huh? Um, I ain't asked him his age. Do that. Yep, you good. Just drop me email, and we'll get you on the Cisco team. You see that? You guys see that? See how easy that is? But that's not Cisco everywhere. I can't do that Cisco everywhere. Just only Orlando I can do that. Only Ocoee. You know what I mean? So just yeah, Billy, man. Hey, Billy, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I meet more drivers. I meet more drivers. All right, put it like this. I meet more drivers that work for Cisco that said they got into the food service game because of me than any other company, yo. Any other company. So it's like when it comes to like company bias, like my name is not even like close to that word. You know what I mean? I just, cause like I say, man, I really believe in helping people, and if I know people, I'm gonna help people. You know what I mean? Cause different situation. Everybody can't work at Cheney. Everybody can't work at U.S. Food. Everybody can't work at PFG. Everybody can't agree. So we all gotta work different places. Alabama in the building. You ain't lying, man. You is not lying. What about food service job? Food service jobs in Baton Rouge? Man, I ain't got no plugs in Baton Rouge. This what need to happen though. I'm gonna tell you what need to happen, right? Anybody out there that's listening to this video, it doesn't matter what company you work for. Like, just reach out to me if you some type of hiring manager or whatever, or supervisor, whatever. Just reach out to me. Email me your location, and whenever I have a driver in that particular area that's looking for a job, I'll just make the connection. Feel me? Yeah, those jobs are really easy, man. I actually did that before. Those jobs are really easy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, the only bad thing about that is whenever it like rains and stuff like that, it got a lot of slow down to it. You know what I mean? That's the only bad thing about that. And a lot of times they got like big jobs going on, big pours. Like you got to be up like 10, 11 o'clock at night, because whenever they got like, whenever you're doing like concrete mixing, whenever they, let's just say they got a big job to do downtown, you're not gonna be doing that 6 in the morning. They're gonna want to start that at 11 p.m. so they can do it all night, so the cement can take time to settle, especially during the day. So the hours with mixer drivers tend to be unsteady. You get what I'm saying? But it's really easy job, you know. And it's really a class B job because you know, I think it's a class B. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I know they don't have no. I think you can have a class B. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure, but I know you're not driving a combination vehicle. Leon International Building, what's going on, man? Oh, you still looking for that last box? Omar Rivas, what's going on, man? Been a while since I've been live, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in. As a food service driver, all right, you can do me a favor. Tell me what state you're located in. As a food service driver, if you're willing to work in Florida, if you're in Florida, you should be expect to make within $1,800 to $2,400 a week. Nothing less than that. Making less than 1,800 is a thing of a past in Florida. Too much work out here. It's too competitive. It's too much companies out here that's paying. So if you're with a company and you're not making no money, I'm talking about Florida now, because I know Florida. I know the See, I don't really know too much about the Baton Rouge area, but I know Florida is busy as hell, man. And I can just imagine Baton Rouge being busy too, because isn't that some type of, don't a lot of tourists visit that area? Do you guys have a lot of restaurants? Do you guys have a lot of like vacation spots? Whenever you like in a busy area, you should expect to make a lot of money. Man, why are guys scared to haul fuel, man? There's nothing wrong with fuel. You know what I'm saying? Bishop JT say, yo, this is my last day in food service. I'm out. Hey, man. Good luck whatever you decide to do, man. Sometimes we gotta keep it moving, man. Cause it's a tough job, man. This job is not for everybody. You know what I mean? Um, just wherever you decide to go, man, just be easy. Really, that's strange, man. Because a lot of companies looking for drivers right now. So it's strange that somebody would say that to you. But it's a lot of other companies out there, man. I looking at getting fuel hauling too. Yeah, fuel hauling is laid back and it is easy. And it's it's just can you guys get over the mental thing of driving and having a big ass tank of fuel behind you? Me personally, I can't, but I don't think it's that bad. But me personally, I can't do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't do it. And it's not that I worry about me driving. I worry about others, right? You know, nowadays people drive and they do a whole bunch of things. I see guys that drive tractor trailers and they literally drive like this, like texting or doing whatever, right? So imagine you hauling a fuel trailer. All right, let's just say you got a dry box trailer and somebody ran in the back of you. Like, you have a good chance of surviving. But let's just say you're hauling the fuel. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if something run in the back of a fuel trailer. You know what I mean? I'll be thinking about that, dog. I'll be thinking about that. And the thoughts that be coming out my head, I'm like, nah, I'm straight. But you guys should give it a try. You know what I mean? It's not. It is a big rush. The hoses, man. I think by looking at it, I think just the tip of them hoses look kind of heavy. First of all, let me ask: is there any fuel driver on here that would like to come? You can actually come talk about it for a minute, or is there anybody on here that ever hauled fuel before? I just want you to tell people how it is. How do you guys like it? Did you leave it? I can put up the link and you can come on if there's any fuel driver or anybody that used to drive fuel, because it is easier. You know what I mean? It's easier than food service, but it's a lot of responsibility. Don't underestimate the responsibility. A lot of people they have this thing where they say that only get into the truck and drive. I don't have to touch nothing. Driving is a lot of responsibility, man. That's a lot of mental stress. When you just sit there and drive all day. You know how much things you gotta worry about when you just sit there and drive. 125, what's going on? It's not like you gotta watch out for everybody nowadays, man. You gotta watch out for the sleepy ass truck driver to your left or to your right. You gotta watch out for the drunk people that's either coming from the club or coming from the bar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for deers and beers and all type of items, man. You know what I mean? Like, just because you drive over the road it's you gotta take easy out of it, man. It's you gotta be you gotta be responsible. You know what I mean? So many things can go wrong, and us that run around locally in the city, I mean, we have a higher chance of getting in an accident because these stupid drivers, man. Florida, I don't know. I don't think you guys have a worse state of people that drive than Florida. Like it's just dangerous, man. People running on top of lights. People. I was on the I-95 the other day going to work. I was headed. I was on a southbound, and I seen a car. Thought I was dreaming for a second, right? And I seen a car coming straight at me, and I'm thinking to myself, but it was way down. It was like a good mile away now, half a mile, about half a mile to a mile away. And I'm looking at the car, and I'm like, is this car really driving on the wrong side of the road? And I scratched my eye. I'm like, I must be dreaming. And I'm like, you know what? I hit my brakes and I went over. I just went over to the side, and I guess they realized that they was on the wrong side of the road, so they bust a quick U-turn and start driving the right way. But driving a truck is not easy like people think it is. We gotta watch out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be professionals out here, man. Hold up. Kevin Brad Kevin Bradley say Texas is worse than Florida. You probably got a point, man. I remember I remember one day I was in Houston, bro. Yeah, you probably got a point about Texas drivers. I remember one day I was in Houston. I don't know what highway I was on. I don't know what highways I was on. That highway is messed up, yo. I literally went nowhere in 2 hours. And Houston is a beautiful city. I would move there tomorrow. But then I asked myself, I'm like, yo, why do people live here? Houston is a beautiful city. I was just mad at a particular time. So I'm asking myself this, right? And I said to myself, I'm like, yo, why everybody trying to go to work at the same time? And then I asked myself, because I think I was looking at some houses in, what is it called? Brentwood or Brown Sub or something. And I was just looking at the houses because every time I used to go to Texas, I used to always look at the houses, the nice big brick houses, and I'm like, damn, I would move to Texas, right? But then when I was on the highway, I asked myself, I'm like, nah, man. If I live in a city like that, I need to know how to get around. And I'm not working. If I work a local job, I'm not working a day shift. I'm working a night shift. You know what I mean? San Antonio got a lot of nice, big, nice houses. I like Texas, man. I like Texas. But to me, Texas is just like not particular Texas, but like when the big cities get congested, like the Houston and the Dallas and the Atlantas and the Jacksonvilles and the Miamis and all the big cities all over. Like these are beautiful cities, but when they get congested, it's like that's where you got to question yourself, like why do I live here? You know what I'm saying? But it just comes with the lifestyle, I guess, man. You know what I mean? I used to live down there in Miami, so I used to be in the hustle and bustle, and I told myself, I'm like, I can't deal with that no more, man. So I moved to Broward. Then Broward became congested. All type of people moving to Broward. Then I told myself I can't deal with that no more. Guess what? We running out of place to move to, man. We running out of place to move to, cause it's like everywhere is getting overpopulated now, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys watch the news, but I watching the news last night, and they talking about in Texas, like you know how much you know when people come across the border on a daily. Like sooner or later, the people gonna run out of places to live. I be thinking about stuff like that, man. And then I be thinking about like with all these people coming in the states, right? Where's everybody gonna work? You know what I'm saying? You could live in a small city now that's just developing, but with all these people moving in, that's when the crime rate is gonna go up. Cause when people ain't got no job to work, guess what? Their kids gotta eat. So some of these people, man, when their back is against the wall, they're gonna do anything not to fall. You know what I mean? So it's just getting crazy. You know what I mean? And that's why I gotta tell you drivers that when you start to make money in life, put yourself and your family in a better situation if you could. You feel me? Just do that. We got trail production in the building. Yeah, Florida's the no income tax also. Man, that's the best trucking job I've heard, and I seen pay stubs, and I heard about their benefits and stuff like that. So one of the best trucking jobs out there. You know what I'm saying? And we got 33 people in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit the thumbs up for me. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think about the topic, man. The topic of the day. Do you guys think we should keep turning in 2-week notice when we get ready to leave a job? Or do you guys think that companies should walk us out when we do turn in a 2-week notice? You know what I mean? 210, get some. What's going on? Oh, you're just talking to a Martin Broward driver? You should have recorded him, man, and sent it to me. But they got it pretty easy over there, man. You know what I mean? They got it pretty easy, man. So they deliver to the same spot. Some of those McDonald's, they're kind of tight to get in, but they make it work. You got him on video? Do you got a YouTube channel? All this time you've been commenting on my videos. I didn't even know you got a YouTube channel. Oh, you don't have a YouTube channel. I thought you said you got them on video, so hell no, they don't give you a 2-week notice when they get ready to fire you. They give you hey, they give you a notice to don't let the door hit you on the way out. That's the notice. That's all the notice they giving you. See, I turned a 2 week notice at McLean to help them out. They pretty much fired me immediately. That's what I'm talking about, man. And this type of video, I'm gonna keep doing this type of video because these companies need to be, our voices need to be heard. This ain't right. I don't think this is a good practices, and I don't care what company it is. We gonna put them on blast. Ain't like it's gonna change nothing, but I mean, all we can do is try. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that's right. And this been going on for a long time, man. Like companies been firing people on the spot, or not fired because if a driver turning their notice, it technically is not getting fired. They've been doing this on the spot for a long time now. Hey, do me a favor. Come here. Go in the backyard and go turn off the hose and turn off this hose too for the front yard.
Okay.
Go to the front first.
Okay.
All right, take it easy, Togo. Yeah, that's good for a week. Man, I got. Hey, do the one in the backyard. I'll do the one in the front. Go do the one in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta turn off my sprinkler real quick. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool, man. Straight. You know what I mean? I just need to the only thing that's really missing, close that door right there. Oh, you left the back door open. Go close the back door. The only thing that's really missing is I need to I need to get some couple palm trees in the front yard, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Thank you. What's that? No,
Cat.
you don't need that. Give it to me.
It's so good.
Okay, alright. Baby Joe in the building, what's popping? How many hours a day do Sysco drivers work in Florida? It all depends on the route, man. Everybody's different. I think the average guys do 11 to 13 hours a day. You know what I mean? All depends on the route that you have. You know? It's not that many 8 to 10 hour route. It's just not. Oh man, tomorrow I got an easy day. Tomorrow I got my route just came in. Tomorrow I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tomorrow I got 11 stops for 709 cases. Let me make one switch. Let me see. Should I make that switch? Should I have that stop there? The woods. Should I make that switch? Yeah. Let me make a couple changes real quick on my route. That's the advantage we got over here at Cheney. They send you a route, right? And if you see something that you want to change, you can go ahead and change it. And when I say something that you want to change, I mean like a particular stop. Like for instance, tomorrow I changed stop 4. I made it stop 2 because I want to knock that stop out early. You know what I'm saying? Those are yeah, that's it's a pretty easy day, man, that I got tomorrow. So I'm a pretty smooth day. I can go ahead and knock it out. And I have two. I got one stop, 3 different invoices. So I really have 11 stops, but only got to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only got to go to 8 places because I got multiple invoices. I don't know if you guys can know what I mean. Only unload 3 trucks a week, 60 hours on team take. That's pretty good. If you're only doing 3 days. Oh yeah. We can if it's our route, we can reroute the stops. Yep. But I'm only gotta move most of the time, majority of the times it's usually lined up, right? But you can make changes on your route. Now if you like a swing driver, I don't think they're gonna really allow you to make changes because unless you really know the area. Oh, what's my daily mileage? Between 35 to 50 miles a day. You know what I mean? $35 to $50. It's a pretty chill route, man. It's a lot of it's I would say there's no real slow days on my route, but it's not like you don't have no really crazy hard days. But you know how some routes they have slow days. My route don't really have a slow day, like Monday to Saturday, like steady. No slow days, like none. You know what I mean? No slow days. I don't even know. But yo, unless anybody else got any question, man, I'm gonna head out here by closing. I'm gonna say this. To close this. If I gotta answer this question real quick. Kevin, you know my slogan. Let me add. Do you know my slogan? Anybody know my slogan? Tell this man what my slogan is, man. This is gonna answer your question, man. Tell this man what my slogan is before I close this show. Oh, Romy 2K. No, it's not mandatory. Some companies will make you like, they try to force you to work 6 days. You got to set it straight in the interviewing process. If you cannot work 6 days, you got to let them know right away, man. Hey, Kevin, this should answer your question, man. You know what I mean? We make money like it ain't funny. And let me tell you, you should make that too. You should make this. Right? Because I'm going to tell you why. Making 100 is not that hard like you think. That's only like, what, $1,928 a week or something like that. You know what I mean? So, companies are paying that now. Like $100K in food service, that's literally a thing of the past. Drivers are making way more than that now these days. You know what I mean? See, 100,000 divided by 52 weeks is $1,923.07. The average company is paying that nowadays. You know what I mean? I think this year, honestly, and this is just me thinking out loud, the average driver this year that I know, the average driver is going to be around $105,000 this year. That should be where the average should be around $105,000 for all food service drivers. The average is now at $105,000. And I remember a couple years ago when I started doing YouTube, the average it kept going up from 80 to 85 to 90, 100. Now $105,000. Food service drivers should make $105,000 a year. I said it. The least amount you should make is $105 a year. Cause the average guys, the average driver that I know, people in my circle, people that I talk to every day, they're all gonna hit 120. U.S. Food, Sysco, PFG. Different company. I'm talking about people that I talk to. They're all gonna hit around 120. You know what I mean? So you just gotta put yourself in the right opportunity. You'll make that. Cause making 120 is not as difficult as you think. That's only $2,307.69 a week. I know people that's making that as I speak. We got people that's making that doing drop and hook. And he's doing that legally. He's not even a crook. Truck drivers is making money. Like the money is not even the issue no more. The issue is working in the right environment with the right management team, the right benefits, and just being in a good environment. You know what I mean? Money is not the issue no more. You know what I mean? So, in closing, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We had a lot of people. It's been a while since I've been live, man. I appreciate the turnout tonight. You know, I represent for the food service drivers, man. I don't just represent for a company. You know what I mean? Shout out to the U.S. Food. I used to work there. Shout out to Cheney. That's where I'm at now. Shout out to Sysco. Got a lot of homies in Sysco, man. Shout out to McLean. You know. But the majority of guys that I talk to on a daily basis, they work for U.S. Food and they work for Sysco. You know, so talk to McLean guys. You know what I mean? Cause and when we talk, we don't really talk about money, man, because we're all making money, man. You know what I mean? Everybody. Like, it's not even about the money. Honestly, we gotta figure out how to work less. Well, we work too much. You know? That's what we gotta figure out, man. We gotta figure out how we can, let's talk about how can we get to work in a 4-day schedule. How about we try to figure that out? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Those are the type of the things that we gotta talk about. But in closing, man, the topic I brought up tonight, what I feel about it is that drivers, you guys keep on doing the right thing. Don't let these bad managers change the way you do things. Do I think you guys need to keep putting in your 2-week notice? I absolutely do. It's not bad to put in a 1-week notice. As long as you put in a notice and just stay professional. You know, at the end of the day, when you stay professional in life, you're gonna get ahead, man. Some of these unqualified people that's working for these big companies, I'm talking about big corporation like Sysco. How could a big corporation like Sysco have that type of representation? You think Houston know what's going on? You think that's the way how Houston want their company to be ran? No, I'm pretty sure they don't. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about the biggest food service company, yo, in the world. I really think they don't know. They cannot know what be going on. So we gonna keep on doing the right thing as drivers. Put in our notice whenever we decide to leave somewhere. Even though some of these companies, they gonna walk us out. But just let your voice be heard, man. Whenever you think a company did something wrong, just talk about it. Maybe you'll help out the next driver. You never know. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, too much of these managers, they get in their feelings. You can tell they was mama's boys. Ain't nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. I was a mama's boy too. But a little on the sensitive side, full of pride. You know what I mean? Weak. Mentally weak. They're not leaders, man. We need more strong leaders. You feel me? Respect our 2-week notice. That's all I'm asking. To all the companies out there, man, we put in 2-week notice for a reason. We're trying to stay professional. Like, do you guys really want us drivers to just quit? Stop showing up to work? Cause that's what y'all want. That's what y'all gonna get. You know, our transportation manager, right? Like, if you want to work over here, he'll tell you to put in your 2-week notice. You know what that is? That's respect. A lot of people ain't like that. A lot of people is not like that. He always mentioned a 2-week notice. I hear this over and over again, yo. You know what I mean? Some places you go and you try to get a job, and you give them your application, and they do the interview, and they look at you. Can you start next week? And you're thinking to yourself, I'm like, so this manager here, he want me to start working here next week. So what happened to my old job? You want me to just quit? Unfortunately, these are the mentality that managers have these days. So in other words, I'm gonna put one word. I'm gonna use one word to wrap it up. I'm gonna use one word to wrap this up, right? And this might mess up my monetization of this live, but as truck drivers, we're fucked. If these are the type of leaders we have, we are screwed. That's all I gotta say about that. I appreciate y'all for watching. Next time I come up with a topic, I'm gonna go back live. So y'all, if y'all not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I keep you notified whenever I drop a new video or whenever I choose to go live. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Y'all be easy, man.